Hey everybody, welcome back. Just a few words about produce, the free produce from the pantries. Now this produce comes from a local community garden project which is state funded, and most community garden projects are state and federally funded, and they give this stuff away. Right, Dusty? What do you think? Give it away? They give it away at the food pantries, and that's what it's designated for. So they grow all this beautiful produce and they give it away. They give you a box. I've got 4 of them, and I'll explain that in a minute. They give away a box because the idea of the community gardening project and the giveaway through outlets that do food pantries is to provide healthy alternatives to people. But people don't want healthy alternatives. So you know what happens with these boxes? They get thrown away. So you have state and federal funded community gardening projects growing produce like this. And look at these bell peppers. Look at that. The bell peppers in particular really caught my eye. Growing all this produce, and then when you go and get food from the food pantry, you have to take a box, and that box ends up on the side of the road or in a local dumpster, or sometimes it gets all the way home. Honey, don't climb in there. It gets all the way home and then ends up in their trash because they don't want that. You know what they want in contrast to their healthy alternative? They want this, because this kind of stuff is in there too, and this is all like Walmart leftovers, clearance Walmart stuff. To me, this is slop. You know, I'm not going to eat this. This stuff, I'll leave it out for the raccoons. I'll feed it to the deer or something. I'm not going to eat that. And this is too much produce for me to eat, but believe me, I will find a use for it. It's not going to get wasted because I just can't stand it. If it ends up being animal feed, if it ends up being compost even, rather than just see it thrown in the trash and ending up at the dump and being buried forever, because once it's in the dump, it's gone forever. It's horrible. But hey, that's your tax dollars at work, and that's people who have been conditioned to basically eat garbage instead of real food. And then when they have these programs that are supposed to provide real food while everybody's complaining that they're hungry, when they get real food, they don't want it. They don't want it, and it ends up in a dumpster or on the side of the road, in the trash, just left, disposed of, forgotten, because we're a throwaway society that doesn't care about a damn thing, especially not about eating healthy. And this is one of my huge pet peeves about how much food is thrown away, but you can't just blame the industry for all of that food, because between 50 to 60% from farm to store is disposed of. Entire fields are plowed over or left fallow on purpose. Tons of produce and meat products are thrown away every day by the manufacturers, by these industrial farms, because of market changes or because of orders from the FDA. And then the food that restaurants and supermarkets throw away is incredible, the amount of food that they dispose of, simply because it doesn't look good. Maybe there's a spot on it or something like that. Nothing really wrong with it, but it's just how picky people are. But people are to blame as well because of how finicky they are and how conditioned they are to eat processed trash instead of real food. Again, real big pet peeve of mine, and so I just wanted to share that and get your thoughts. I mean, what do you guys think about all of that? I know I go on and on, it's my little rant, but you get the idea, I'm sure.